What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to talk about two things pertaining to the possibility of a lockout. One is social media in today's game. Obviously, the NHL is still behind the other three leagues in terms of having high-profile players on Twitter, Facebook, and all that. But 8 years ago when the 04-05 lockout happened, there wasn't Facebook, Twitter, anything like that, so you couldn't get the daily correspondence from players that you can now. And I think that gives you a whole different dynamic in terms of what guys we do during a potential lockout. Kind of similar to the NBA. Guys are having, tweeting more they're, working out, skating, and progress and talk, stuff like that. Player can go into a meeting and then fire up a tweet. What happened, and I think that's something that offers you a whole different dynamic in terms of the fans understanding and getting an inside look into a potential labor situation, labor dispute. And the other thing is Bettman's hat trick. This will be Bettman's third work stoppage if the deal's not done, and that's a sad statistic. I mean, I don't think anyone really likes Gary Bettman. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. I really do not like him, and I'm sure I speak for most hockey fans when I say that. I think he's a lying, conniving bastard, and I think he should have been replaced a long time ago. I think he's a bad commissioner. First of all, I think all four commissioners are goddamn ass clowns. I hate Bud Selig, David Stern. That Chris Paul trade still. I mean, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I mean, come on, really. And obviously, Roger Goodell's got his head up his ass, and I hope Jonathan Bilmo likes the courthouse up with Goodell in that federal hearing in New Orleans. But same story. Like I said, this is awful. The 94-95 work stoppage, it wasn't a whole season, but you still lost games. And, the whole 04-05 season, there wasn't a game played, and then this one. And I think the people that lose the most, and I really haven't had a chance to talk about this the way I want to, is people that own bars and restaurants, apparel stores near venues, people that work, maybe not necessarily for for a given team, but, work in the Bull Gang or the Boston Garden, guys like that depend on having games there and stuff. And it's people that are making $50,000 a year, putting ice down at the Garden, that they stand a whole hell of a lot more to lose than some hockey player making $3-4 million, and Gary Bettman making more money than Sidney Crosby. And that's kind of no disgrace. I don't think I don't know the numbers for every commissioner right there, but Batman's not worth $8.9 million. Absolutely not. And I think there's so much. I think you got to stop changes at the top in order for everything else. And I think if there's a work stoppage, Bettman has to be removed from his position. I just think it's funny every year when he's presenting the cup, he's getting booed no matter where. No matter if it's Vancouver, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Detroit, Tampa, he's getting booed. And I think that's a sign of being a shitty commissioner. But like I said, changes got to start at the top, and I think it's in hockey's best interest that Gary Bettman gets removed, from his role. And I mean, I don't know I can't even tell you who he names a replacement commissioner, but that's what kind of happened for progress being made, and hopefully, like I said, a deal gets done and this all is water under the bridge. But we're at August 15th, 2012. We have 1 month till the CBA runs out, and a lot can happen in 30 days. Hopefully, cooler heads prevail and this is resolved, and we all get the hockey we covet and love and live for. So that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ, giving you a little more thoughts on a potential lockout. Obviously, stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.